Hey, welcome back. Have you ever been stuck along the side of the road with a flat tire? We've got the perfect solution for you. You know, sometimes it's not even just the actual flat tire. Sometimes it's the little light that goes on in your car and it says that you've got low air pressure. Then you're searching around for a gas station in the middle of the night. You have to get out and use those dirty, horrible air compressors. Look at this. Lightweight, battery operated, right where you need it, when you need it, and you can use it for any tires. You can use it for the tires in your car, any sort of balls or blow up toys or anything that you need to blow up. It's got the pin attachments with it. It comes with a carrying case, a battery. I can't stress this enough. It's different than the one that you've got in your garage, and you got to plug it in and it's super loud and it's obnoxious. $49 for this air compressor, and guess what? This is a set it and forget it. It will automatically go off right when it reaches the perfect pressure that you set it for. Over 26,500 sold since it launched. We've got to adjust that because I'm pretty sure we have just sold about 24,000 within the last 24 hours. So this is your chance to get a perfect gift for anybody on your list. Today, we've got it at a discount, $10 off. We also have it on 3 flexible payments, interest-free, $16. And this is perfect for anybody who owns a car, anybody who's got a home. Lou Caputo has both of those things, I'm assuming.
I have both. I have homes and cars, yes.
But you also have a wife that you don't want pulling over on the side of the road in the middle of the night.
Yeah, this just makes sense, and it's a really wonderful gift idea because it is a real compressor. And when I say that, what I mean is we've all had inflatable mattresses and things like that, air beds and that kind of thing, right? And they come usually with a fan that is going to fill it. And that's
eventually.
Eventually. We call those an inflator. This is a compressor, and the difference is this draws the ambient air, okay, into these slots in the back here. There's actually a piston inside of this that reciprocates and goes back and forth, and it puts that air under pressure, and that's what's going to fill your soccer ball. That's what's going to fill the tires on your truck. So that's why this can fill those things with very high pressures. Let me show you everything that you're getting here, because when I say this is a complete kit, you are getting everything with this, okay? So you're getting the Airhawk itself, you see sitting right here. This is a detachable battery. We give you everything to recharge this. Fits right in the bottom, just like a power tool. Kind of looks like a power drill. There's a hose that's on top of this right there. That's going to be connected to the front of this for filling your tires and that sort of thing. Then you get the 2 little adapter nozzles down here. One is a needle adapter you can use for your footballs, basketballs, you know, that sort of thing. I almost said baseballs. You don't fill baseballs. No, that's not. Then you've got the other inflator right here. You can use for balloons at the kid's birthday party. You can fill pool toys and all sorts of stuff. You get this attachment that sort of looks like it's another battery, but it's not. You can actually plug this into the power port in your car if you ever run the battery flat because you're just filling up so many different things at one time. And then, of course, you get a carrying case. So everything comes in one kit. Now, what really makes this cool, though, for me, portability, but also the fact that when I turn this guy on, and if I turn this around, you're going to see right here, there's a little red button. When I press that button, blue light comes on. It has a digital pressure gauge built into it. So I can program that pressure gauge just by pressing the plus and minus buttons to whatever pressure I want. Now, what's neat about this is when it reaches the pressure, let's say your car tires are 35 pounds, right? If I set this for 35 pounds, when it reaches 35 pounds, it shuts itself off. There's nothing I have to do. Other features on this. On the front right here, we've got an LED light so you can see what you're doing if you're out on the roadside at night trying to fill a tire. You got that hose I showed you. Then right here on the bottom, that's where your attachments fit, which is really key because I will lose these guys in a heartbeat unless they're attached to it. But let me show you how this works, okay? I'm going to fill something up here. Now, one thing I want you to notice is when I pull this off and I put it on the end, it doesn't snap into place, it doesn't click into place. You push it in, and then you actually tighten it down. Now, why do we have to do that? Because real pressure comes out of this. Okay. If it was just like a little snap-down piece, that thing would just come shooting off of there. And I've done it before where I haven't tightened it down enough, and it will come out, okay? But once you tighten it down, it's not going to go anywhere. Now, let's fill a basketball, and I want you to see how quickly I can do this. Now, granted, it is a miniature basketball, but it is horribly underinflated. So watch this. I squeeze that red trigger right there, and in just seconds, that's good to go. Look at that.
Wow.
Nice and firm, ready to play with it.
And you weren't doing like a pump like this?
I wasn't
like
working out.
With your knees pumping the
thing? We weren't getting a workout out here trying to do this. If I tried to do this little soccer ball, and this is real, I'll tell you what, if you're a soccer mom or dad, and you take your kids to practice, and you've got that crazy mesh bag full of like 24 soccer balls. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You know, and you've got to fill those bad boys up. This thing is going to fill that up Look at that, in just a couple seconds. Really easy to do. Here's my nightmare scenario, and this one is a favorite, because here in Florida we have long, beautiful sandy beaches. The problem is that your car is parked like 100 yards away from where, you know, you're gonna be down by the water. And invariably what happens is you walk down to the water's edge with the kids, and they go, can you fill this up? And you're so far away from your car where you might have a compressor. Yeah, exactly. So you spend the next 15 minutes blowing this thing up or more, and you're getting dizzy. And especially if it's a pool toy like this, watch how quickly I can blow this guy up. And when you first look at this, you think like, oh, it's just a little ring. It's not. This is actually a three-dimensional pool toy. And something like this could take you 15, 20 minutes to blow up, make you dizzy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But look how quickly I can do this, and I can bring this inflator, this compressor with me. Look at that. And we're done. And I can bring this with me down to the side of the water, the water side. That's what I was looking for.
Water side, yeah. Really lightweight. And it comes in the container as well. So you've got that. I recommend that if you have a car, you need to get this for yourself. It needs to stay in your car so you're never stuck looking for that tire compressor. But also, the perfect gift to give anybody on your list that you love. It's $16 and change to get it home on Flex. It's $10 off today. The perfect gift. It's item number 527753, and this is the Airhawk. So we've got review after review after review of how this has saved people and how they didn't have to go to that dark gas station in the middle of the night where those unsavory and slightly nefarious characters tend to hang out right near the air compressor area. Have you noticed that? That's where they are.
Yeah, no, it's true. And half the time, the air compressor doesn't work and they have no pressure gauge. So you're just guessing anyway. All right, let's talk about a real practical application, though. Bicycles. Every time you want to ride a bicycle, the tire's going to be flat. I don't know why that is, but that's how it works, okay? Look at this guy here. You can see clearly that is a very flat tire. I've already programmed the Airhawk with the proper inflation, the proper pressure for this tire. If I press the power button, then there's a trigger on the front I'm going to squeeze. I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk away. And the reason I can do that is that we don't have to sit there and babysit that tire, because that digital pressure gauge knows when to stop. And in just a couple seconds, you're going to hear that click off. Now, in the meantime, we could be packing the car, we could be making lunches, we can load in the other bicycles. So many things to do, but think about this. If you've got a family of 4, that's 8 tires. 4 bicycles, 8 tires. You could be there all afternoon. Airhawk stopped. It reached the proper pressure. That tire is now properly inflated. Now, on a bicycle, it's just kind of an inconvenient thing because you're just going to have to work harder if the tire's underinflated. In a car, it's kind of a bigger deal because it's going to affect your gas mileage. It's going to affect the drivability of the vehicle, the safety of the vehicle. And also, it's going to affect wear and tear on the tires. So those are things that you want to take care of as soon as possible, because I know folks that drive around with those little, the little tire underinflation light that comes on, and they just drive around with it for days.
But that's money. Do that. You know, that's money.
It's real money.
Tires, I just had to replace some tires. Oh, that is... It's a lot of money. So if you can get even a little bit of extra wear out of your tires by having them properly inflated, this is the way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, it really is. And here's the thing. Listen to this pump now, because this is like in the olden times we used to use these. Ready? It's sad, isn't it? It's just a sad sound. It's not going to fill anything. You're not filling your car tire with this. You're not filling anything like that. This is not, so if you got one of these, guys, you know what? You need to move up. You got to upgrade.
It's actually the sound that you make when you're using it.
It kind of does. Oh, because you just feel sad. This is a foot pump, okay? Does it work? Yes. Will it fill your car tire? No. Will you get a great workout? Yes. It'll give you an awesome workout. Not what we want to do when we're inflating a car tire. This guy right here, and again, you know what? I have one of these, something very similar to this. Got to plug it into the car. Not taking this hiking. I'm not going to be taking this with me on the boat. You know what I mean? This is not something that's portable. I can't fill an air mattress with this guy inside my house because it's got to be plugged into the car. Airhawk, totally portable, goes with you no matter where you're going. You want to see a really great example of this? We're going to go down to the wheelbarrow in front of this table, and here's why. Because this is a true test of the Airhawk. Because what happens with a wheelbarrow is you'll take it out of your shed and it looks like the tire's inflated until you put the 70 pounds of river rock inside of it, which is what I got in here right now, into this metal wheelbarrow. So now what am I going to do when I see my tires flat? I got to take the 70 pounds of river rock out, load this in the car, take it to the gas station, pay $2, fill it up, hope that the pressure gauge there is working, okay, and then bring it back home, fill it back up again, and get back to work. So now I've lost like an hour.
Right.
and $2. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I've already programmed this with the proper inflation for this tire. You can see that is a super flat tire. Turn on the Airhawk, squeeze the trigger, walk away. Now I can be doing other things while the Airhawk is filling the tire. And sometimes it's not a question that there's a hole in the tire. If it just sits long enough, that air is eventually going to come out of it. Watch what it's doing though. It's not only lifting that metal wheelbarrow, it's lifting the 70 pounds of river rock at the same time. And at some point, it's actually gonna lift the whole Airhawk off the ground too. But as soon as that fills it, it's just gonna stop. So it takes the guesswork out, it makes it safer, and it's just, frankly, it's just super, super convenient to do.
Right, well, you want that perfect pressure, and especially when it comes to your tires. If it's snowing where you are right now, look at that.
Done.
And we didn't have to go out there and make sure that it was done and make sure it didn't overfill. Certainly you don't want it overfilled as well. But today you're saving $10. You get everything you need. That battery, you get the carrying case.
That's
you
everything
get that
right there
extra little case, as the extra little, it almost looks like a battery, but the one that makes it so you can plug it into your car. This, one of the things I love, because I'm like you, I would have lost it. The little tube fits right up on top. All of the little attachments, the balloon attachment, the ball attachment, go right down here, so you are never without exactly what you need. So lightweight, easy to use. It's automatic. The little buttons on the back show you exactly what to do. And today you can get it home for $16 and change. We're close to 25,000 sold just in this airing, so we really want you to make sure and get the best gift. It may not be on anybody's list. I'm just gonna say, somebody may not be asking Santa Claus, or you for that matter, for an air compressor, but boy, when they get it, are they so glad that they've got it. And this is why, because as you're over there, Lou, okay, so it lifted 70 pounds of river rock.
Right.
But that Jeep is a lot heavier than 70 pounds.
How about a couple pounds of Jeep? Okay, that's a little more impressive. Well, and the thing is, with a tire on your vehicle, chances are it's only going to be 5-7 pounds low when that little light comes on, okay? But still, it's an inconvenience. And again, mileage, safety, wear and tear on the tires, it's important to have it at the proper pressure. It's so much easier, no matter where you are, to be able to just press a button. I've already preset the pressure. I know these are 35 pounds. I'm going to squeeze that button and watch what's going to happen. You can see that pressure gauge going up. As the pressure increases inside the tire, it's going to very gradually go up, okay? Now, I'm gonna walk away because you know what? I don't have to stand there and babysit that. Unlike at a gas station where you start filling your tire and you're like, how long is this gonna take? Is this the proper pressure? And here's the thing, and for me, even if the gas station has an air pump, they never maintain them, okay? So the problem is that the pressure gauge doesn't work. So I carry one of these with me, all right? And that is an actual pressure gauge for your tire. Here's the problem. Can you read those numbers?
Well, I can't, I mean, I thought those ones were upside down.
No, that's right side up. This is my point. When we're both looking at this going like, what language is that?
Right, and that's in bright daylight.
In bright daylight. You can't read these. The Airhawk handles the whole situation for you.
It does it just right. And you know, as you're walking away, in my mind, I'm thinking, the times that I've had to fill my tires, I was in heels, I was in a little skirt, it was dark, it was raining, it was snowing, whatever it is.
Fill the tire. Done.
Done. Look at that. This makes a perfect gift. Lou, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
What a great gift to give anybody on your list. Male, female, everybody needs one. Even if they've got a jumbo one in their garage, they need one of these in their car. So get that for everybody. All right, we are, since Pa was telling me something in my ear.
They were saying Lou has the rest of the day off.
Lou, you got the rest of the day off. Oh, you're like, you heard that for sure, didn't you?
Like,
I do not have the rest of the day off, and neither does Michelle. She is up with our great gift segment. So